Chapter 20. Discussion of Skill in Means. Emptiness and Reality Limit. Subhuti asked, how should a bodhisattva who courses in perfect wisdom achieve the complete conquest of emptiness? Or how should he enter into the concentration on emptiness? The Lord said, he should contemplate form, etc., as empty. But he should contemplate that with an undisturbed series of thoughts in such a way that when he contemplates the fact that form, etc., is empty, he does not regard that true nature of dharmas, that is emptiness, as something which, as a result of its own true nature, that is emptiness, is a real entity. But when he does not regard that true nature of dharmas as a real thing, then he cannot realize the reality limit. Subhuti asked, with reference to the Lord having said that a bodhisattva should not realize emptiness, how does a bodhisattva who has stood firmly in the repeated practice of this concentration on emptiness not realize emptiness? The Lord said, it is because a bodhisattva contemplates that emptiness which is possessed of the best of all modes, that is, of the 6 perfections. He does, however, not contemplate that I shall realize, or I should realize, but he contemplates that this is the time for complete conquest and not for realization. Without losing himself in the concentration, he ties his thought to an objective support for his compassion, and he determines that he will take hold of perfect wisdom, which is essentially skill in means, and that he will not realize emptiness because its realization is not the final goal. Meanwhile, however, the bodhisattva does not lose the dharmas which act as the wings to enlightenment. He does not affect the extinction of the outflows which would prevent renewed rebirths, but over that also he achieves complete conquest. At the time when a bodhisattva dwells in the concentration on emptiness, which is one of the doors to deliverance, he should also dwell in the concentration on the signless, but without realizing the signless. For, endowed with the dharma of the wholesome root which has thus come about, he contemplates that this is the time for maturing beings, and not for realization. Taken hold of by perfect wisdom, he does not realize the reality limit.